What it do, Eagle fans? Your boy Flying Mike here. Whew, guys, we got the dub. Moving on to next week is Dallas Hate Week. I'm still over here in Arizona right now. It is, what day is it right now? It's Tuesday. We drive back to Salt Lake City tomorrow. As you want to talk about the game real quick and kind of go over a little bit of everything now, since I'm got a couple of days to kind of get my thoughts together about the game. First, man, I miss going to NFL games. I missed it so much. Whole COVID thing. I'm gonna move the camera up a little bit. Like the whole COVID thing, since it's finally died down technically in a way, and we start traveling again. Man, it feels so good to just finally go to another game. I'm at the Airbnb house. Cool people, very cool people, very chill. If I ever come back to Arizona, definitely will use them again. If you fly to Arizona or anything like that, Eagle Nation, I recommend these guys here. I might try to get their link to their Airbnb or something posted in the description down below, because they have been amazing. This is their first time hosting as well, and they've been great to us. So they're gonna get a 5-star review from us. Hey, hopefully you guys as well use them too, and you never know. Hey, they'll be a good host to you guys as well. But to the game real quick. I didn't like the game plan, offense and defensively. Like, first let's start with the offensive side. I don't understand why we didn't run the ball. Why we forced our own hand to not run the ball. We waited all the way to the last drive to start running the ball. I don't know what was the game plan. Like, it made no sense. Yes, the Cardinals are one of the heaviest blitzing team in the league, but you can't just not even attempt. There are so many screen passes to Goddard and to, I think DeMonte Smith caught a lot. Like, we didn't even use A.J. Brown either. He was in the first drive, and that was pretty much it. That was it. He only had like 3 catches. You can't do that. Like, I don't understand. Like, I know you're so scared of them just blitzing up the middle or whatever, and you don't want Jalen just sit back there and whatnot. I know pretty much our left side offensive line got hurt. Dickerson was hurt. Jason Kelsey was hurt. You know Mulato's hurt. So pretty much a whole left side got hurt in that game. But you still have to be true to what your offense is. This team is still a running team with the thoughts of throwing. Yes, Jalen made a huge step this year, but we still should be a running team. Miles in game 1, that last drive, was averaging probably like 5 yards a tote, and we could have did that so much throughout the game. I asked some guys behind me, was saying the same thing. Like, why are they not running the ball? Like, not the fact that they're not even running, they're not even attempting to run. That's the difference. There's a difference. They're not even attempting to run. They phased out the running game through the first 3 quarters before they really tried to run in the fourth. And it was working. It was working with ease. Like, we can't go back to what we did last year in the first couple of games where we keep saying, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Sorry, my watch going off. But we don't need to get back to that mindset again. We need to continue to run. We can run less than we did last year, since Jalen has evolved. But we don't need to phase it out. Another thing, Jalen, I know you're trying to put the game on your shoulders, but you gotta watch out for interceptions. We had that one that almost was picked and it was dropped. We had the other one that did get picked, and the one I think on the last drive that could have been an interception as well. Just to watch, something to watch out for. And when it comes to the second half, I ain't think it was the issue like the first couple of games, because we were blowing people out and the game plan changes. but now it is becoming an issue. This was actually a game where we needed to score more points in the second half, and we just didn't. There was too many punting, and the game plan was just trash. I know you don't want to give out too much information for Dallas weekend, for Dallas next week, that is. But still, we gotta put up points. That's something that we really do need to fix on and work on. We can't just keep scoring in the second quarter, first quarter, and then barely do anything the rest of the game. Like, guys, we started the game 14-0. 14-0, and we go with like 2 field goals after that. That's all. That's all we did. Gotta get more points on the board. Don't let the foot off the gas. Gotta keep going. That's something that Nick needs to learn, or Shane Steichen, I should say, since he's offensive coordinator. He needs to learn how to do and learn how to fix. Now, let's jump over to defense. Jonathan Gannon, you take so long to adjust. I understand you're scared. You're scared of Kyler Murray scrambling and doing Kyler Murray things. You stopped them from doing that for the most part. You did. But you gave up so much stuff underneath because you were so scared. Play your game. Play your defense. And if sometimes you will get beat. That's how football works. You will get beat sometimes. But don't be scared. Yes, you held them to 17 points. It didn't feel like it, though. Technically, when you hold somebody on 17 points in the NFL, yeah, you win the game. But there's so many predicaments that they shouldn't even had 17 points. Because we gave them 17 points. You feel me? Because you just sat back, you let Kyler do what he needed to do, just take the slants, take the slants, take the slants, take the slants. And then tackling was horrible. If it felt like Detroit, you sat back, you let them attack us, and you see what happens. The defense just they can't tackle as much because you're playing so passive. And I think when you call a passive game plan, that's how your defense looks. Passive. Missing tackles and all. Only 1 sack. Williams had 2, Josh Sweat missed it. Almost had 2, but Kyler did Kyler. So I can't really fault him for that. But when it came to Kyler, we didn't really pressure him. We didn't rattle him. Nothing. We did nothing to slow him down. Just let him make it quick passes and run what he needed to. And we kept a spy on him, but we gave everything else up. Everything else was there. Don't be scared to call your plan. It is your defense. Don't let them dictate how you're going to call it. Running your defense. They should never have been that close in that game. They shouldn't have been. Offensively, they didn't stick to their guns, and defensively, they didn't stick to their guns. Hey, we came to Arizona, though. We got the win. Arizona haven't had a home win in since like November of last year. They just can't win at home. And to be honest, that was a home game for the Eagles. Straight home game. So many Eagle fans came. I met fans from Alaska. I met fans from Canada. Eagle fans came to this game in waves. Like, it was so bad as whenever they called out the home team, there are more boos than cheers. And when the Eagles took the field, the opposite, more cheers than boos. Third down on the Cardinals, it was loud. It ain't supposed to be loud, it's supposed to be quiet. Eagles have the ball. I mean, the Cardinals fan made their little noise that they did when the Eagles had the ball. But it was insane. And they showed a lot of Zach Ertz, especially at the beginning of the game. A lot. Just video clips and everything. They had a clip of him in the Eagles jersey and everything. The Cardinals, the media team did a good job for hosting the Eagle fans. They know there were so many Eagle fans there, so they kept us entertained. And they did. They had a video thing talking about Eagles roll up there. Now, of course, they took the Cardinals, came and kicked them out the nest. But it was just it was a good experience, and the Cardinals, again, that media team did great. Thank you, thank you, Cardinals media team. Y'all did a great job. But that's it. I'm trying to move on to Dallas. Shane Steichen, Jonathan Gannon. Don't forget who you are. Run your team. Don't let another team dictate what you're gonna do. Run your offense first, and if it don't work, then change up. You can always change, but be true to who the Eagles are. That's what you need to do. Don't let another team dictate what you're gonna do. That's how you get a sloppy game and play like the way we did. We're not a heavy screen throwing team. No, we're a run team, pass second. Jalen hasn't improved, so we don't have to run as much as we did last year. But come on, guys. We don't need to be getting Jalen hit with these unnecessary runs and unnecessary passing, so high attempts. No, don't do that. Run your offense. But all right, guys. Flying my mic out again. I would try to get the link to this Airbnb. I would recommend using these guys. So if you ever come here, check them out. But all right, guys. Flying my mic out. Y'all take care. Be blessed. And fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go.